Welcome back. Bloomington police arrested a former Indiana University football player for robbery and kidnapping. According to police, 21-year-old Deshaun Brown met a man on the app Grindr. The two agreed to meet and have sex. Police say Brown pulled a knife on the man, then threatened to kill him if he didn't give up all of his money. When the man told Brown he didn't have any money, police say Brown forced the man into a car, drove to an ATM, where he tried to get money using the man's credit card. Police tracked down Brown using surveillance video from the ATM.
Happening today, a full day of...
Today is Saturday, is July 16th, the year is 2022. So you just watched a news report where a 21-year-old man was arrested and charged with kidnapping, robbery, and some other charges after meeting. The 21-year-old kid met someone on Grindr, and they went over and had sex, and then the 21-year-old decided, well, I'm going to rob you now. Not quite understanding why someone would make such a crazy decision. Going to jail must be, it must be something that people seem to like for some odd reason. Going back and forth to jail, I mean, they gotta like it. I mean, armed robbery, kidnapping. Do you know how much time this young man's gonna serve in prison behind this mess? I mean, does anybody know? These people understand how much time, because we have all these people going around here shooting, stabbing, robbing, just all kinds of shit, and get caught, and it's kind of like, you think they're going to just take a couple of weeks off and lay up in the county jail and then come home? No, nigga, y'all going to prison for years and years to come. I remember when I served time in prison back in the 90s. Early 90s, I was in prison there were guys that I met in that prison who were never getting out, ever, never. They were never getting out of there. Never. I was like, can you imagine being in one little 1 acre piece of land, not even an acre maybe? You're never gonna leave there. You're stuck there forever, ever. Because of some foolishness, some stupid bullshit like armed robbery, aggravated assault, murder, weapons charges, kidnapping. What is going on with these men? What, are they crazy? They gotta be crazy, because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna give up my freedom to go lay up behind bars with somebody for years. I mean, years, y'all. It's very concerning to me that these young folks are making an awful decision. They're making a bad decision with these crimes that they're doing. I just don't. I would not do that. I wouldn't get involved in it. I'm looking for the news article. There it is. Former Indiana football player Deshaun Brown arrested on robbery, kidnapping, and robbery charges. Former Indiana University wide receiver Deshaun Brown was arrested Thursday on charges of the kidnapping, robbery, and battery. He beat the boy up, resulting in injury. Lauren Hill of the Herald Times, Brown allegedly abducted and robbed the man he met through a dating app. So they met on Grindr. The person who was robbed said that he had an unknown man come to that he met on the app and invited him to his apartment for consensual sexual activity around 2 a.m. So around 1 o'clock in the morning, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, our victim was searching the internet searching for a bruising, obviously. He didn't know he was bargaining for with this one. He said the person came to his house for consensual sexual activity around 2 a.m. The victim reported that the suspect wore a face covering and requested that the lights inside the apartment be turned off so he could not be identified. Who does this foolishness? I mean, these gay folks get on my fucking nerves, y'all. I know straight folks do it too, but goddamn, these gays do this shit all the fucking time. Always got a complete stranger running in and out their damn house when they have sex. Complete stranger. I mean, they always got some crazy, complete stranger running in and out of their homes. I've never understood that. They can't do it on their own. I'm not about to meet no stranger having run up my house late at night at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. That'd be the most craziest shit. Tell y'all, I've never did that shit in my entire life. Why gay folks do this shit? I guess they must plan on getting robbed, shot, and killed is all I can suspect. And that's typically what happens. They get robbed, shot, or killed. You know, there's nothing like getting a call in the middle of the night. So-and-so in the hospital has been shot. And you're like, what? What happened? Or when he invited somebody over to his house and he did what, you know, you hear the whole backstory, you say, okay, I'm going to sleep. I'll call y'all later. Because clearly these victims, they knew better. They knew that they invited someone into their home for sexual conquest at 2, 3 in the morning. And I'm just curious, well, what did they steal? He took him to the ATM machine. Got cash back off at the ATM machine. I just don't know. I don't know what to make of this one. Other than the fact, that gay guy, the guy who invited the boy over for Grindr, my eyes are bothering me. Y'all forgive me. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I don't know. They've been acting up lately. I am tired too. I want to make a quick video just talk about this idiot who let this stranger into his home. Who does that? I'm not letting no stranger into my house at 2, 3 in the morning. Even people I know ain't getting in at 2, 3 in the morning. Mama, what you doing over here? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't you need to go back home to your condo? Why are you outside my home at 2, 3 in the morning? I am in bed asleep. The only person who could possibly might get in this door is my mama. And I don't have to, me and her gonna be fussing on that front porch. I'm like, what the hell you doing here at 2, 3 in the damn morning? What is going on here? That building burned down when you in or something? What happened? Shit, they in an elderly high rise. Beautiful, brand new building. I know that shit ain't about to burn. Not with concrete floors. Geez, well, I have a couple of friends too, but I ain't too keen on letting strangers into my house, especially late at night. You know, I was working on this house, and there were contractors that said, well, we can come over at 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm like, 11:30, 12 o'clock to work on this house? But that's the only time we have free. You will not be coming over to my home at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night to hang no fucking light fixtures. Them bitches can lay on that damn floor until the next day when you come in the daytime and hang them damn things. You know, I ain't gonna be up pounding, hanging the shit all night long. I'm trying to sleep. Y'all hanging light fixtures, and y'all walk out the door. And then round 2, I got to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to deal with some more workers in here. All this house is getting close. It's getting close. We almost to the finish line. There was some major improvements today. I got to show y'all some video of it. It's getting there. Them damn Mexicans work hard. And I'm glad they exist because there were these niggas that shit would have still been sitting there. I need another vodka and cranberry too. Well, I hate to say this, but if you're inviting somebody into your home at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for sexual conquest, for sex, and you get robbed, shot, or killed in the process of this happening, I know several people who have been robbed, paralyzed, in some instances, and just killed because they fought back with these crazy ass people. But you open up your door and you let this nigga in now. Then y'all had sex. Y'all over there fucking. And then next thing all the fucking stop, you getting robbed. I was like, okay, well, what is this all about? But prison life got to be good for all these crazy folks to be doing all this crazy shit that they never gonna see a life of freedom again. Because these white folks on the rampage lock them all up any damn way. Some of these folks do need to be locked the fuck up. So, I'll never get involved in that because I know some folks need to be behind bars. Shit, everybody. And this little nigga at 21 years of age, y'all, he done fucked up big time. He gonna go down for this. I mean, he really should have. And what could he get out the ATM? A couple $100, maybe a couple $100. What if the person didn't have the money in the bank? I mean, when he went to the ATM, it was $20, and then what happened? Oh, I got it, $20. You can see the balance on there. Can you imagine it? You've been getting out and robbed and drugged to ATM machines, and all you got is $20 in the damn bank. I only got $20 in there. My check ain't hit yet. I'll wait for my check to hit. Can we do this? Can you wait to have, it don't hit to midnight, so I'm gonna have to hide out. You have to kidnap me a little bit longer than this. Well, I don't have sympathy for people who do shit like that. I just don't. If you're that stupid to do something that foolish, that's on you. I wouldn't do that. I'm not strongly recommend anybody with a brain to not be going on some damn application, Grindr app, or whatever they were using. And the sad part is, these people hit me up all the time with this crazy stuff. I don't know. You meet a stranger off an app, Grindr, and you invite them into your home. You get kidnapped and robbed. The officers just said, "Sir, what you want us to do? It's late at night. You done let this nigga in here and he done fucked you. Now he done fucked you over. We going home. You figure it out on your own. Good night." So, I just don't have no sympathy for that. But I've lost a lot of friends who've been shot, killed, and inviting strangers into their homes is never a wise idea, especially late at night. Especially for her. I bet you didn't even know the man's name. The officer said, "You know what he looked like?" And you can't even describe him because he had a mask on and it was dark. And I couldn't describe him because I couldn't tell. Okay. No. Anyway, I am about to conclude this video because I'm in tired as hell. I'm about to go up here and take this medicine, go to my head, take a shower. I am sweaty I am sticky for some reason. I had to take another shower, my second shower today, but I sure need one. I'm not in bed like this, too sticky. Oh, I was chasing that damn mud around in that backyard. He was running around. I remember. I drugged him groceries in the house. Finally went grocery shopping. Real grocery shopping. Chasing his little ass around up here, and I worked up a little sweat. And I'm going to take a shower. Anyway, today is Saturday, July 16th. The year is 2023 now. Well, this must be something really in this vodka. Did I say 2023? It's Saturday, July 16th, 2022. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to go try to take my tired ass to bed. Good night.